I don't need any introduction. You all know who these two persons are here. They really have done a great gift to Quanta to participate in this event, as all of you actually have done today. So the collaboration with Fernanda Rox started a few years ago, and we are honored that we can not only discuss ideas and take, of course, absorb insight from your experience, from your knowledge, impressive knowledge, but also to share some other project of, again, donation or project where we take care of the people who have not the same possibility that most of us have in everyday life. So thank you for giving us this opportunity and for continuing to believe in Quanta system, because we are honored and we can grow thanks to your support. Okay, thank you very much. So, a little bit better what we are talking about.
I will keep it short because we are late. So I wanted to say a few words, but my talk really starts with thank you. And I mean thank you to everyone here. It takes a village to do this work. The scientists, the people who sell lasers, who maintain them, the physicians who use them, the patients themselves. And I would just have a brief video. For me, starting to go around the world with lasers and take care of children who really have no option, no access to them, started 15 years ago in Vietnam. And I go there every year now. I go to Vietnam in Ho Chi Minh City. And when you travel around the world, you see things that you've never heard of. In Vietnam, they actually make radioactive phosphorus. They learned this from the French in the 1950s. And then they had a war with America and they were embargoed. And to this day, they still take radioactive phosphorus and paint it on baby girls as a misguided way of treating the infantile hemangiomas. So we went over there and we see these kids, like this beautiful girl with scarring. She'll get cancer on her arm, unable to use her hand. And we found that the use of fractional lasers and other lasers can really help these children. The next thing we did was to open a clinic in Yerevan, Armenia, and Quanta Systems was very generous. So I have a little video that includes some of the people.
During 2012, there was a pretty horrendous accident. There was a rally in the main square here of Yerevan, and someone had used hydrogen instead of helium in filling up a bunch of rubber balloons. Someone lit a cigarette and the group of balloons all caught fire, so it was a giant fireball. And the real damage was not done so much by the giant fireball overhead, but by the burning rubber balloons as they rained down. I think this sort of overwhelmed the care system here. So if you have simultaneously hundreds of people showing up in the emergency ward, you take care of the ones that are the worst off, and I think the initial care for a burn really does determine the long-term consequences to some extent. So it was an overwhelming event. It's an opportunity to help children who normally would not have access to modern care. So the things that we've developed in the States, in particular laser treatments for children, are not available all around the world. So this is a part of the world that is, not yet fully aware of them. We have the ability now to treat burn scars. We can normalize the skin. We can take away a lot of the pain and the contraction, so people that can't move can move again. That kind of capability is only able to be provided if you have the right technology and you also know how to use it. So that's what we're here for. We're bringing technology and showing people how to use it in a place where they really need it.
Good.
The
project that we are supporting here with Professor Wilson and his group is part of our core mission. Our core mission is not only to produce lasers and then to sell lasers. The mission is to take really care of people, because people are masterpieces of God.
We need all the help we can get. These efforts need to be sustainable. The equipment doesn't just come over and then never break or need maintenance and so forth. So sometimes it's an economic thing, sometimes it's a personal engagement, and I welcome people to get involved. It just plain feels good.
So this world that we live in, this world is very chaotic. And this little statement is the reason I get around. Is if you go to anywhere in the world and the people know that you're only there to help their children, you're not trying to sell anything, all of those barriers of politics and language and religion melt away. It is great. I want to say a great thank you to the people who made the Accure laser possible. It's the first laser dedicated to the treatment of acne. It works really well. The company was named, well, it is a cure. And Emil Tanghetti, who's here, there is pictured in the audience. Fernanda Sakamoto was really the author, the first author of the work that we started. That picture down here on, from an aerial view is a free electron laser that we needed to test this idea. Is this special wavelength, 1726 nanometers, worth it? And you can see that that laser is larger than this entire building, right? It took many years for the scientists and the creativity to bring this down to an office-sized laser. And I really think that the creativity of the Quanta systems is the reason that this exists. There is no way we could have done this without you guys. I wanted to end by what's next. If you look to the future, Dr. Sakamoto is building a child clinic now in Brazil, in Sao Paulo, where there are many poor children who don't have access to lasers. And I'll let her say a word about that in a minute. I think our next generations of lasers will be very smart. It's interesting that the Accure laser is very smart already. It sits there, it's monitoring skin temperature, it's making individual, characterizing the individual responses of the patient, doing things that we doctors cannot do. And I think you take that the next step up with AI and everything else. We're going to see lasers that know what they're treating, and they do it with accuracy and speed that is humanly impossible. And yet, it is the physician, the patient, and all of you are still in the room, very necessary to the process. I also look forward to having lasers that, instead of just heating things, actually induce chemistry. And this is what I'm working on in the lab right now. So I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, all of you. It's all about solving problems for our fellow men. These are our children trying to learn how to surf, and that's what we do. Thank you.
I just want to say one few words here. I would like to thank Quanta and Accure for believing in our idea many years ago when it was hard to imagine. And right now it seems to be simple, but nobody actually thought about that we could simply target the sebaceous glands. And for believing in our science and working really close with us and working very hard and not giving up. And it was over a decade of work. And I think it takes this very special company to work with scientists that, busy schedules and doctors and so on. And you guys did a great job. And I want to thank you for all, in the name of all the patients with acne. Acne is still the #1 disease in dermatology. It's the #1 cause of suicide. So you think about the healthy kids that are committing suicide. These are the kids that are getting the acute treatment, and we are changing people's lives. And I believe that's gonna change the world like laser hair removal had done in the past. So thank you so much.
about your friendships and your strong support to our in technologies and invention. And we are really lucky to have this kind of relationship with you, because thanks to this relationship we can realize our mission, which is helping other people. And thank you for making this possible. I'm very happy to donate a new laser, a brand new laser for you. Please, Fernanda. Move the curtain. This laser is one of our latest born in our family. So U-Laser Prime is the second generation of fractional laser, CO2 and non-ablative 1540. So Luca would be very happy to donate on behalf of Quanta System the laser for our project, new project in São Paulo, Brazil.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you to you for this opportunity.